Welcome back to my channel. I am NYAKUИY and this is a word with NYAKUIY, and I'm excited to share a word here with you today. And so I am so glad that you're here, whether you are here for the first time or you are a returning subscriber. I welcome you. And so today we are getting into an oracle flow, and I am not sure what's coming up, what the messages are, but I'm feeling them and they're coming through and they're being downloaded already straight to you, to your heart, to your soul. Okay, so we have just come through a full moon portal, and I feel that that's done a number on a lot of people. And we are in Leo season now. The full moon was in Capricorn. It was the second full moon, so there was some strong energy behind it being recurrent, okay, being in the same sign again as the last full moon. And yeah, there's some strong energies around that, and so we're gonna find out what's coming through. I feel that a lot of you have gone through certain transformations that you're still processing, certain events that you're still processing, and certain events that are really blowing your mind. There's an energy of you thought things were going to go one way, and then Spirit says skirt, and now we're going in a different way. And so it's in your system, it's shocking your system. That's what I'm hearing, is the shock to your system. Whatever it was, it feels like it was major, and it made you realize a lot of things about yourself. Again, a lot of these things that you're still processing and you're still taking into yourself. That's what I'm saying. You're still receiving all the information, okay? All the information, all the intel that was supposed to come through for that particular experience. And so it's not over yet, is what I'm hearing. It's not over yet. There's more to come. And I feel that more to come will spark and will inform your next steps after that. And so that's why it's kind of like, I'm getting for a segment of you here, you try to plan and then your plans go this way. And then you try to plan from where you were taken, and then they go this way, and then you try to plan again, and then it's just kind of like all your plans are not planning out the way that you're planning them out. And so you're like, I just don't and won't have a plan, and see how that goes. And so you are in this energy of creating your path and flowing on it at the same time and exploring it at the same time. And you're like, you have a general idea, you have a general feeling sense of where you want to go, but it's all been a surprise. Things keep surprising you, things keep shocking you, and not like, some of it is unexpected, but some of it is just like, oh, this totally like caught me off guard. I thought it was going to go this way, but then it went that way. Okay, so same messaging coming through again and again. The World card. Something is ending here. You are ending certain cycles, and certain things are coming to culmination. They're coming to the fullness of the lesson, the fullness of the because it's kind of giving like, you want to study this thing and you want to look at this thing from all of the different angles. And I feel like this message came through previously, and so it's coming through again for whatever reason, that there are different angles to things and different perspectives to things, and you want to dive into all of those perspectives, and you want to dive into all of those ways of seeing the situation so that you could have a comprehensive view, you could have a holistic look, and from then you will make your decision, whatever decision that will be. Okay, and so the steps that you're taking now, you're coming. Some of you feel like you don't have, almost feel purposeless, almost feel like you don't know what this current moment is serving you. Like you don't know what's in it for you. You don't know why you're in the situation you're in. You're like, how does this make sense for me in my life? And the divine is just like, wait it out. Wait it out, wait it out, wait it out. And know that you are still going to the places that you are meant to go, whether or not you know that you're going there, you know? And this is on some, you're taking the steps necessary, you're making the journey, you're on the journey, you just are being guided, and your intel is coming from the unknown source. And the unknown is the great all, right? It's the divine. And so it feels unknown because you can't see it, sense it, taste it, touch it, but you can feel it vibrationally, okay? Yeah, some of you are getting the message. Justice, some things are coming to balance, needing to come to balance within you, within your life, within your sphere. And it feels like you have been in a rocky place, and I'm getting instability, and perhaps all the way back to your childhood, right? There are things that your life trajectory is such that you were in unstable environments, okay? And these unstable environments, now all you know is instability. And so when things are calm, you're like, what is this? And you need to create drama, or you need to create something instead of just being in that space, instead of being in that peace. There's also certain in your environment maybe that are in this energy that are influencing you, making you have to be really mindful of your energy, so that you can remain balanced, that you can be just. So there's a massive lesson here of keeping yourself balanced, keeping yourself in your own energy, in harmony with your own being, no matter what's happening outside of you with other people, because other people are receiving their karma. Ooh, that's what I'm receiving right now. Other people are receiving their karma, and it looks like circumstances where you want to like go in and help them and save them, right? But nobody needs saving. Nobody needs saving, because people can save themselves. People are meant to save themselves. The divine is meant to save them, okay? Their realization that they are divine is what saves them. And this is an individual journey, and that's just that. And so those people who are in those situations where you want to jump and save, take a step back and think and reflect and ask yourself, is it coming from a place of saviorship? And if so, get into that for yourself and why you feel you need to do that. What is it triggering for you? Because it's like you're the one who's in discomfort for the whole, like this whole particular experience. You're the one who's in discomfort. So is it really about them, or is it about quelling your discomfort? Is it about bringing you from discomforted to comfortable? And why is it that their situation is making you uncomfortable? That's what you need to dive into, instead of going to them to save them, and then dive into it again and go deeper into it until you get to the root, and until you can release it, and you can release that person, because that's when you can see what would be the best avenue for you to take, and how best you can support them and serve them without it coming from a place of saviorship. In this time and day, everybody is being invited to come back into their sovereignty, okay? And so that means coming back into your inner power, your inner knowing, your inner divinity, your inner intelligence, your intuition, that connection that you have with the divine, this divine source connection. Everybody is being invited to tap into that space, okay? And a lot of people don't want to. And it's okay, but you have to remember that this is their journey. If they don't want to tap into the divinity within, if they don't want to wake up out of this matrix and come into themselves, that's on them, okay? And that's a word to my nephew who's out there saying hello. So if you hear him again, I just know that that's who that is, and he's piping into these messages, okay? And if you don't hear him, because I feel like I had mentioned this in another video, I was like, oh, something is disrupting, and then you couldn't even hear it. So anyways, that's that. We're gonna move along here now. I feel like that message was real complete, and my clock and the camera there is doing fine. So letting people learn their lessons, letting people experience their karma. You don't know what that is all the time. You don't have to know what that is, but just understand that people are experiencing what they're meant to experience for a reason. And yes, so we'll leave that at that. I'm not going to extrapolate further because there is nuance and I want to recognize that, but I will not get into the nuance. Not in this video anyways. Okay. Again, this message of fairness, Maat comes again. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So that's being really highlighted today. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. What is it? Some people, I'm feeling relationships. Balancing relationships, balancing how you relate to other people. Again, it's this energy of relating to people from a place of empowerment and seeing people in a space of empowerment. And there's a difference here between seeing people and seeing their potential and living like they are their potential and they're not, right? That's denial. So seeing people from a place of empowerment also prevents you from seeing them as powerless, because they're not powerless. They are acting powerless. They are acting out of their power, which is their own shit to work out, but you still see them in this high divine light. And that's work. I know that's work. That's the work that you're here to do, because to the degree that you can see yourself in that highest light is the degree that you can see other people in their highest light. So when we turn that around, other people are mirrors. The thing that you despise, the thing that you detest the most within a person will always get you to look back at yourself, okay? And inquire and wonder and to be curious around what is it that is triggering you so much about them, and why is it bothering you? And when you get to that level of inner work, you get to another realization, another level of expansion, another level of integration of your ego self and your divine self, okay? And that's very blessed. And so for this card coming up, I feel like you were learning some deep relationship lessons, and you're learning some deep lessons through people, through your connections with other people. I'm hearing for some people, somebody did you wrong. This energy of they did me wrong, and this energy of tit for tat, this energy of you got me, so I'm going to get you back, this energy of revenge, this energy of like you made me feel a certain kind of way, so I'm going to make you feel a certain kind of way. And it's dissipating as we're mentioning it, okay? Because you're realizing the game. You're realizing the game of that moment, of that, because it's going to be never ending, right? Especially with this particular individual that I'm picking up and that you may be thinking about. Whoever comes to mind, be mindful, okay? That the relationship you have with them may not be as what you think it is, what you want it to be. It's definitely not what you want it to be. And you think that if you change, the relationship could change or the other person could change. But honey, nobody can change nobody. That's what's coming through real strong. Nobody, you can't change anybody. That's not your role. That's not your job. If they don't want to be changed, good luck. You're going to be wasting your life and your energy on something that will bear no fruit. Okay? And so, move along. Move along. Next. Take that energy and take it within. Take that energy and put it towards your creativities. Take that energy into building for yourself. You're too focused on other, or this relationship, or these relationships are taking too much focus. They're taking you out of your focus. And I'm picking up, multiple things can be true at the same time. They're taking too much of your focus, but also you're gaining a lot. And you're maybe gaining the how-to of minding your own energy in the midst of people who are perhaps not in harmony with you. Okay. So, some energy coming up around I don't want to. And the self-employment card, you are a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. I'm getting don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. And I was already feeling that earlier in the reading. It's 17:48 on the clock. I was already getting that feeling earlier of don't give up on your endeavors. Don't give up on your dreams. This is a very specific message for a specific somebody. And let your friends help you. Or new friends may be coming into your life soon as you close out these cycles and as you step into more balance within yourself. As you find more balance within, you'll find balance in the connections, right? And then new friendships will come through that match your elevation, that match your growth, that match this new vision that you have for yourself, this new perspective that you have for yourself. So these new friends are going to come in. These new connections are going to come in that will help you with your business endeavor. I'm getting they're giving you the tips, they're giving you the tools, they're giving you the how-tos to run your business, to manage your business, to scale your business. And it's going to be God sent. Okay? That's what I'm really feeling. It's going to be God sent. I know it's getting dark here. I may have to no, I was trying to turn the brightness up, but I'll probably just do that in the edit. So, oh well, it'll get dark, y'all, and we just gonna roll with it. I actually love being in the dark. I love darkness and I love silence. There's a peace in those places. Some of y'all who rock with me might be on that same energy and wavelength too. Okay, alchemy, make a decision. For some of you, this is right now, right here. Make a decision. Where shall I put these? I'll put these here. Make a decision. Make a decision. I'm not getting more for that, so that might be it for somebody. You need to make a decision. Are you about it or not? Are you willing to or not? Are you going down that path or not? Be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. It says, feeling stuck or indecisive, ? Listen to your intuition and make a decision. Again, this is what I was saying. Some of us are choosing to be in divine resonance, in divine connection, okay, with our maker, with the creator, with God, with the divine source energy. And it's an alchemical process. Like with this, it makes me want to spin, and maybe some of you need to spin, maybe some of you need to move your body. This is what it was getting me to do. The energy is like it needs to dance, it needs to get out. But alchemy says you have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. Again, this is self-employment affirmation or self-employment confirmation, and that's that on that. Like, but the energy, y'all, the energy is moving, the energy is shifting, and you need to dance it. dance it off, dance it to clarity, dance into clarity. That's what I'm getting. And the whining, there's something in this circular movement, there's something in the spiral movement, right? There's no corners in the universe. There's no 90-degree angles. Things are circular. Things flow. Things are fluid, okay? And so in this alchemical process, be fluid. Allow yourself to be fluid. Don't be so rigid and so stiff. Okay, movement is good. Movement helps ideas flow. So move, okay? Let me see. Is there more coming up? Yes, this is just more about these people. They're attached to you. This devil card has come through. They are attached to you, and you need to clear them. You need to clear yourself of these attachments. You need to clear yourself of these belief systems. I had this channeling come through just a few days ago, and it was that your biochemical system, you can be biochemically addicted to drama, addicted to chaos, addicted to instability, addicted to a lack of peace, right? And so you're addicted to that cortisol pumping through your body, which is you being in a fear state, you being in a fight or flight or freeze or fawn state, right? Because that's what you picked up, that's what you knew, that's what you were conditioned to behave in, okay? To react. And so you're so addicted to that now your tendency is changing, it's shifting because of this alchemical process, and you're being invited to be addicted to love, right? In this opposite sense, crave that peace, to crave peace, and you're making your journey from craving chaos to craving peace. And so be gentle on yourself in that spectrum. You will, move along in this spiral, and you'll bump into some of the similar things that you've bumped into from the past, but because it's a spiral and it's moving upward, you're never really coming back to the same thing at the same spot. You're always seeing it from a higher perspective, from a higher light. And so that is the message, that is the word. Keep going, keep clearing, okay? Because you are moving towards this happy home. You're moving towards feeling at home in yourself. You're moving towards feeling at home in all of your connections that nourish you as much as you nourish them, okay? And as for entrepreneurial ventures, you're going to come to stability in that regard. You're going to come into financial abundance in that regard. It is a prosperous idea, a fruitful idea. And so continue evolving, continue clearing. As you clear these energies of imbalance and instability in your field, you'll come into harmony, which will feel natural and it will feel comfortable, and it will maybe uncomfortable when you first start entering, because sometimes when you reach a new place, you got to settle in, right? So allow the settling in process, okay? And allow it to be so. And so it is. And so I leave you here with this word. I am praying that whatever my digital editing system software can do, it can bring this brightness up a little bit. If not, I am loving you from where I am. I'm sending you so much love. Subscribe to the tribe if you feel the vibe. Peace.